Jordan, I did a glucose monitor for a couple of weeks. The one that you suggested I do.
Very VERI or whatever it is.
VERI. And
not a great user-friendly app, but they try. They do try.
Terrible. But it was at least nice. It was so... I'm going to make this a downer too. But I'll bring it back. It is so obnoxious. You can tell the things that are owned by Big Pharma. As soon as you start looking around for a product, you can say, oh, this is not an actual free market. This is some sort of healthcare crap. Because you're looking for like a glucose monitor, good luck finding pricing for anything. Yeah. So you're looking around and, you're going to get a prescription for this. You got to do this and this. I just want to put a device on my arm that tells me what my glucose is.
And the annoying thing is that in other countries, you can pretty much just get this at like a Walgreens.
It's so
but not
stupid.
Here. Here it costs hundreds of dollars to do that.
I read that the Apple Watch...
Are they getting close?
They're still working on it from what I read on like Mac Rumors or whatever site. But apparently they have the technology. It's just too big still.
Oh, okay.
So they're trying to get it down lower to where it could fit inside a watch. But they can do it without pricking you.
Wow, that's cool.
They can get whatever light is needed to see what's in your bloodstream or whatever.
Wow.
Think about how cool it would be if you can just get a little ping on your wrist to say, hey, your blood sugar is spiking right now. That would be so cool. Because then you just immediately know, all right, I need to calm down a little bit.
That would revolutionize a lot.
It would.
That would help a lot of people to get better perspective on it.
Because it really was nice to be able to scan and say, oh, my blood sugar is spiking right now. Okay.
Walk. Do something.
Yeah. Or just stop eating. You know what I mean? I was going to get one more thing, but I'm not going to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Or, let me have some vegetables or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned a few things that were very interesting. I wrote a few things down. Eating mostly clean foods means that you rarely spike your glucose.
I think it can be pretty boring if you're not like...
Yeah, I was purposely doing things, trying to spike it just to make sure it was working. So like one night I was at Kroger and they had like a marked down piece of tiramisu cake.
You gotta go in the back right.
I'm doing it, yeah. And so I ate it, but I think because I had just eaten some vegetables before or a salad or something, it didn't even spike my glucose. This big piece of cake.
Did it go up at all?
A little bit, but not. Not very much. The times that it went up a lot were when I would eat a lot of food at the end of the night. One time, and I had a bowl of popcorn one time, did not spike my glucose. But then I made myself a big bowl of popcorn a few days later. That spiked my glucose. And it very slowly went down.
And that was at night?
As I slept, yeah.
And that messes up your sleep somewhat, they say, when you're...
Yeah.
I wonder if you paired the glucose monitor with like the sleeping apps that can tell how you're restless. That would be interesting.
Yeah. I mean, if I had thought more about it, I could have done that, yeah.
Those stress me out. Those sleep things, those sleep apps, they stress me out. When I'm sleeping, I'm thinking about the app while I'm sleeping. So I don't like using those.
I like... having the information if I want to look at it, but not really thinking about it.
Yeah.
If you aren't eating clean foods, as long as you pair it with a veggie, it usually stops a big spike. So we've talked about that before, but basically like having some sort of like a leafy green salad before you have a dessert helps your blood sugar not spike. Now, don't do it all the time, but...
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. I mean, massive difference.
And then I already said the thing about eating food late at night. Yes, that was most of what I learned. I don't know. I mostly eat clean. Yeah. So it wasn't too exciting, but it was just cool to see that, I guess I'm good. I always assumed that if I ever did something like that, I was in for a rude awakening. Yeah. But no, I was good. I was okay. So it was fun.
Well, we'll see if, hopefully, it is expensive, to be honest. It's expensive to get one of these things.
I'm not going to do it again.
Very rarely. I might do it once a year.
Yeah.
Once every 2 years. I don't know. Maybe not again.
Yeah.
But hopefully they do bring it down in price or make it more popular, because it really is in other countries. So if it ever gets to be like that...
I wonder if you could just buy it from another country.
I don't think you can. That's probably contraband.
It's so stupid. It really is
dumb. I cannot
dumb.
imagine they would allow you to do that, because then they're losing money here. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So.
As soon as I started looking it up, I was like, why is this so hard? Oh, right, because it's a healthcare thing.
Yeah. It's messed up.
So many random things you can buy on Amazon that you would think, how is there possibly enough people that I can buy this affordably? Something like a glucose monitor that millions of people use, you can't find the price for it online. And when you finally find it, they're like $150. It's like, what? This does not cost $150. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Just let it all burn. Let it all freaking burn.